It's funny now. I go on air and there's buzzing on the cell phone and dinging and everything, buzzers and bells, just like Atlantic City. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the VC cartoon and get your damn cereal edition of Psycho's Bladders. That's right. It's just one of those short Saturday morning one-offs. I thought, what the hell, right? To the one person that is here. Good morning. I actually did go off and alert the VC Justice League. I know some of the people already commented, like Mr. Ron Haggerty. He was like, Psycho's doing an early one? Yeah, just like a 90-minute one. We're going to do a short 90-minute one because I got stuff to do today. But I thought maybe just once in a blue moon on a Saturday, I'll come on here. And hopefully everybody's having themselves a really good day so far. I've been up now for about an hour. I got up on my own at 7. Bleh. Needless to say, like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. Weather-wise. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Greetings from Sweden. Greetings from the USA. If I could talk, I do have my my power source, Christopher. Coffee, of course, each and every time. Still working through the Gavalia. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. The Gavalia, the espresso roast. I'm almost done with that. And we're on to the next coffee I've got. I always make sure that I've got at least 2 pounds of coffee at all times, along with filters and an emergency coffee maker. Yeah, if this one shuts down, I have a backup. Yeah. Anyways, I hope everybody is doing good this morning. Yeah, I know. I got to admit, it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's weird that 7 days a week, 6 to 7 days a week, you got most of you people out there would already be turning into somewhere else, right? The somewhere else isn't here right now. So once in a while, the somewhere else will be here, minus the politics and religion. We are out to have a good, mellow, oh no, wait a minute, I literally alerted him to a good time. At least we're going to try to. For you, Saturday morning hangover crowd. True story here, true story. For about, how long did I do this? About for one of my first fun radio gigs. Okay. Transport you to the summer of 2001, if you will. That's a long ass time ago. I had to go off at my radio station, and I had to play 6 months of dance, club, hip hop, minor hip hop, if you will. Yeah, me, this guy. I was known back then as the Psycho DJ. That's what I was in 2000, 2001. Over at WCRX 88.1 FM, all the way to the left of the FM dial. But I had fun. I did have fun. I got to meet a handful of rappers. That I thought was cool. I got to meet a couple rockers, over the slightly year plus that I was there. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I miss being on air. But what I was getting in the story is this. So I had to do 6 months of the house club hip hop music to get to the summer variety show, which was this guy. And I called it the Magical History Tour. That was my first radio show, my first real radio show, if you will, for the whole summer. And the PD, the program director, goes off and he goes, you can play whatever you want within reason. Okay, that's fine. Make sure you're logging it. because that was one of the things as a DJ. Maybe some of you people know this, maybe you don't, but obviously the program stations are going to already have the songs put in automatically. You press what the hell is in the machine and you go that way. But when you're not doing that, hi James. And by the way, Christopher, you were first today. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had prizes for people that got in first on the streams. But back in the day, you had to write it all down. You could write it all down in advance if you wanted to, or like me, I had a notebook right to the right of my console, and I would write all the tunes as I was playing them. You had to come up with who played it, what was the song name, and record company if possible. And even if it was like record companies that don't exist, you still had to put that on there because I guess they had a system where they could figure out what the money, the ASCAP money, the PMI money. So it'd be all appropriated, so everybody got their mechanical royalties, if you will, at the end of the year. We did play, of course, a lot of new music. I did too on my show. I played, I don't know, I'd say maybe once every 2 or 3 shows, I definitely would play local talent that weren't there yet. Did I end up having anybody of any big names? This was all a surprise hunt. A possible added bonus, we may be doing it again later today. I'll explain at that time. Surprise. So, just for today, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm getting myself in trouble with you. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beetle Babe in a Towel edition. She's like, no, you old perv. I have never, not once, because I do respect her. Of course, we all love her and how cute she is. And, everyone's got their imagination. But I love her and respect her. I would never ask her to do something she wasn't comfortable with. That's right. See? Bath towel edition of I'm Popeye. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Popeye. That movie, that horror movie, I do not like the trailer. That thing makes me nervous. And we maybe brought this up before, but Popeye originally, his strength was not the can of spinach. It was he had to pet the 3 hairs on this goofy little creature. Seriously, that was his original power source. I'm going, that's weird. Don't ask me what the creature was. We could all get raunchy and say, where's me pussy? Cat people, pussy cat. I don't know what it was. It looked ugly though. The creature. I know that's not nice. Just because a creature is ugly does not necessarily mean it ain't adorable and cute on the inside. Speaking of the normally adorable, cute on the outside, but good, it's sleeping right now. You want it to be sleeping right now, Toby Dobeans. You really do. This cat is still in heat. If I wanted to break it, I know, right? We would have to shut the broadcast down. We save that for Jen's Patreon. That part. You need to get a Patreon, Jen. Me too. The certain person, I can't do anything for 3 months. See? Nick, how are you doing today? It is Nick in the morning, not Nick at night. Nick Pantasium. That's right. That is absolutely right. Like I said, not that there's an unofficial timekeeper, but we're gonna try to probably just keep this till 9:30 because I do have to get started in some formulation of a day. I gotta make a phone call. I gotta make 2 visits to 2 different people in town, and I'm gonna try to squeak in. I don't have much money to spend, but I'm gonna try to squeak in a antique mall appearance. See if maybe I can find. I do actually have some vinyl I have not shown you people yet that I put aside sometimes on purpose. That's right, no pastries. Well, she could have pastries. She could be eating a bear claw while she's in the towel, or a good cinnamon roll. Here's a true psycho story. When I used to get cinnamon rolls for my children, right, I would get a roll of orange rolls. Why would I get a roll of orange? Did the kids like the orange rolls? No. This fat ass liked the orange rolls. Now, just to let you know, no, I did not eat the whole package of orange rolls in one sitting. That usually was in 2. They were so good I couldn't help it. But nobody likes the orange rolls except me. See, there we go. I bet you I did put the relative invite, so that's fine. And never mind, I'm staying out of that. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you're comfortable with. I know, right? Here's the thing. So the orange rolls, the best ones, of course, are, other than making them by hand, is the Pillsbury ones. Walmart makes their own version, which doesn't come as close to Pillsbury, but finance dictates. So those are tasty. The other thing that I'll buy once in a while in the house, here's some chocolate for you kids, especially when Ethan's sleeping too. Easier. Maybe he won't be here later. That's right. So no Ethan appearance today, guys. But this fat ass will buy dark chocolate because nobody in the house will eat it. Just me. See? Jaffa Cake biscuits. I'm an idiot. I don't know who you are because I could tell by some of them. Remember though, don't be L7. You got to learn to dance, woolly bully. I do not know what a Jaffa Cake biscuit is. I'm an idiot. Yes, please do, because it's going to require some of this today. My neurons are still trying to get, but just because I'm putting, hello there, Zeb. Hello. Saw your recent video. I've seen yours. I've seen Davey Strange Names. I've seen, I don't know who else, but you guys do great jobs in giving us what we need to know for the drama and the VC. Mr. Pantasi. Same. Oh, I'm still an idiot, though. I don't know what a Jaffa... Okay, so they're British, but I don't know what a Jaffa Cake is. I'm still an idiot, guys. I don't mind British stuff. There's a place here in town that makes these delicious blueberry scones. If I make the blueberry scones, the thing is I probably should have some type of tea when I'm eating the blueberry scones, right? But I gotta have my coffee. So probably the English over there would hate this yank because, I would be respectful and have a cup of tea, but I want to make sure there's some kind of coffee in the coffee maker after that. Oh yes, Derek and Clive. They're all over here. I'll tell you the truth. If I was a younger man, I would have loved to have visited Europe. I would basically, though, England, Ireland, Scotland, I would love to spend about 2 months over there. Okay, I would barely do any touristy shit. I want to just go out there. I want to go stay maybe in a bed and breakfast. I want to spend a night in a castle. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, right? Yeah, go ahead. Everybody get their power starter fluids. The only reason why I'm whispering, is to make you scared. No, it's not. It's because I have my son and my grandson are in the next room. So I'm trying to be semi-respectful. Now, later today, if I have a show, we can go as loud as we fucking want because they'll be gone. So, why not? Maybe you could make some cannabis crescent rolls. Yes, you could make some cannabis crescent rolls. New from Pillsbury. It's horrible. That's so horrible. That does sound like something that you could, yeah, like at the cantina, when you're not drinking. Let me have a bottle of blah 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 and a pair of Jaffa cakes for me and my Wookie. It is a body flush. It can be, especially in the byproduct. You are not going to scare anyone. None of my lovely ladies here on this channel ever have to be make-up or not. Nobody wants to see me naked. I'll tell you that right now. I'm surprised. I've had 5 living children, 3 that are in heaven. I'm surprised I've had 3 wives. I'm surprised that I have had, let's see, since I was 18 years old. Was it 18 or 17? No, 17. Since 17 years old, okay, that I have had, I tried counting this, like maybe close to 20. That includes the wives, 20 girlfriends, or I think I've only ever had like 2 one-night stands. Anyways, I'm surprised I've had that. I'm fugly. I remember when I used to look half decent in my early 20s. I said half. Yeah, who's Derek and Clive? Scared. I'm scarred. You know what? I used to do that on air too. I could go up and do that. It'd be funny to read an adult audio book. And then she happened to appear in the doorway in that sultry dress. You know the one. Stuff like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, somebody we don't ever want to see in a sultry dress. Mr. Nick Fantasy.
Yeah, I can get sexy. I can show a little shoulder, maybe a little leg.
Me?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, God.
What are you sick people up to today?
See, kids, this is what happens when someone leaves and you have to fill a void once in a while. This is what you get.
You know what I did last night, Paul?
What did you do last night?
I'm going to tell you. I swear I'm going to tell you right now, and it's going to be so much fun.
That's good, my good man. Proceed.
My main turntable is a Techniques, like a direct drive, and it's got a metal platter that's has this weird dampening stuff under it, but the platter, it starts to get kind of tarnished after a while. Dude, a little bit of this shit and some elbow grease looks brand new. I love it.
I have never seen Noxon.
Yeah, metal polish.
Noxon, ladies and gentlemen. Stuff. It's not just for silverware anymore.
No.
Oh, and also, if you're bored and you want to have an interesting cocktail, throw 2 teaspoons of Noxon. It'll clean you out.
You know what? We could add some deoxin.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, see, here we go. Who says we don't have morning recipes on this show? Sure, whatever the fuck that is.
And
Yes, that's exactly what Noxon is. What Nick is smoking.
Yep.
Oh God.
Where's my joint, Paul?
At the joint store.
Oh no!
Joint Bay, Joint Factory
You know
Outlet.
what? What a classic stoner fucking idiot.
Harbor Joint Freight. I don't know. Sorry.
Check your pocket, idiot. Jesus.
Oh man.
So how are you? What's going
I'm
on?
all right. I think I accidentally partially woke up my kid. He just came around the corner.
Well, kids are young. They got plenty of time to sleep.
Yeah, he's 30. He just turned 30.
Okay. So he deals with real world life.
Oh yeah, he normally works overnights, but his kid is here, see, so and that's cool.
And he's a papa, huh?
Mm-hmm. They both love to play video games. They play all different kinds of things and such. So that's Yep,
How many kids do you have, Paul?
I have 5. I have 5 kids.
Damn.
My youngest will be, let me think about this, 28 in June. Yeah.
Wow.
So 28 to 36, gang. Yeah, I had them very close. Two different moms.
Okay.
Noxon spelled backwards is Noxon.
Yeah.
Remember, knocks on, knocks off.
That is true.
Hey, if it's okay with you, I'm going to say this. All right, please pray for Penny and her family on the recent loss in the family. So please, everybody, pray for her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Well, I guess prayers of healing are very important in anything. Yes, I mean, it's I don't know. It's sometimes I don't have the words. I scared my dog going downstairs in the town. Really? Jeez. That's because she went, puppy. Puppy, here's the puppy's puppy.
She played remember when what's her name in the European Vacation, when she's going va 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 boom va boom va.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? She was so beautiful.
Damn it.
Come on, this is your neck of the woods. Like you.
Oh my God!
You remember?
This is my first cup of coffee, dude. I'm still trying to.
Yeah.
You're talking about the wife, right? Beverly D'Angelo.
That's it. Yes, Beverly. Told you. See, do not listen to these people calling you stupid. I tell everyone, no, he is not stupid.
Oh no, I call myself stupid. Nobody out here calls me stupid.
Oh,
because okay. Let me. She's okay. I'm sorry. For 2 seconds, I didn't read this right. I thought it said she's growing, and I'm going. I'm like, really? That's right. She's so cute. I'd love to be. If she'll never come to any of the Comic-Cons around here, but if she did.
Oh man, I love. Yeah. How funny was Clark Griswold, the character? Oh, I love that.
Hey, Clark, the shitter's full.
You know what's awesome? One of my favorite movie characters too is Rodney in Caddyshack. Like
sure.
Hey Wang, stop taking pictures of the parking lot. Like that's just so fun. Like, geez, that hat must have come with a free bowl of soup.
Oh my God. She can call me Sparky anytime.
So let's dance.
See, and that's the thing. There's a radio station here in town that plays on a regular basis any way you want it from Journey. And so when that comes on, whether it's about me or it's if somebody's in the car, I'll turn around and go, hey, who wants to play some golf? that just every time. It's like you'd think by now I'd be like, nope. Every time. You know
Oh
what
man.
the other one I like, and I watched this scene the other day. Oh God, what the hell was that movie called? It was he went back to school,
Oh, back to
and
school. Yeah, the
so
triple Lindy.
the triple Lindy, and then to top that off, when he gets into class, Sam Kinnison's the history
Oh
teacher, and that
yeah.
whole, and I love Kinnison to begin with, but that whole thing, it's just like, I love how he's like, good answer, good answer. I'll be watching you, and I'm like, he's like, personable teacher. I'll tell you.
Yeah. I miss Robbie,
Yeah.
man. God, he was so funny.
Didn't he have some cart? Speaking of Saturday, did he not have a cart? Rover? No, Rover Dangerfield was a movie. Didn't he have a damn cartoon at one point on Saturday mornings? I know John Candy did with Camp Candy, but I could have. Chad, can you find out if Rodney Dangerfield had a Saturday morning cartoon?
God, we need a Google, somebody that
Whether
knows
you're
how
in
to
your
do
town or
Google
not, can you
stuff.
look? Could you look for me, please? I thought I put. Okay, I'm an idiot. She's going Link. What kind? Sausage or beef?
You said both of those.
I did. I'll tell you, that whole gang in the showers got more links than a golf course. Oh my God.
Oh man.
One of the most uncomfortable moments.
Ted
Yeah.
Knight. Oh my God.
Oh God. You're gonna play golf and you're gonna like it. Oh, it's Bushwood.
I love
Bushwood.
It's so good.
You're gonna play golf and you're gonna like it. Yeah. Oh my God.
So funny.
Have you ever? Okay, so like, what was it?
Johnny.
It came out. The one they explained. I watched this video. There's God. I wish I remember the channel right now. They go into the deep dives of the stories of like the sequels and the things and the movies that never got made.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting movie about Caddyshack. that movical abortion Caddyshack 2, which of course they were explaining how it shouldn't have been like this because there was this person was in contract talks. This one, there was these contract talks, and the lineup would have been completely different. Okay. And I'm sorry for you people out there that like old school comedy, but I cannot stand Jackie Mason. I never liked him.
Yeah.
And the only thing, and oh boy, for you old school cartooner watching people. So everybody loved the Pink Panther. Mostly.
Yeah.
The same company made what the hell was his name? It was an anteater, and it was Jackie Mason in the mid 60s doing the voice. I'll tell you, I bought a kitty-shaped pool that had a stone in it. No respect at all. No respect, I gotta tell you.
The pond would be good for you, though. So many
it was a stinker.
That.
I'll tell you. Where's a ball washer when you need one? Ladies and gentlemen, this one here is never going to need to worry about a ball washer. All right. Now listen, if you have purchased your 3D glasses from Cycle, okay. I'm doing a bad count, Floyd. You purchase your 3D glasses, and they're let's see, they're send $49.95. Yeah, $49.95 to Psycho's Platters, PO Box 6969, Walla Walla, Washington. Here we go. Va va voom. I said. Boom.
You know it's box 9847. Come on.
You look like a go-go. One of the go-go.
Yeah, she does.
You do.
Which one? Is it Belinda? Is it Belinda, Gina, or
what?
The Go-Go's. Is it Belinda? Is it Gina? Is it Kathy? Who is it?
Oh, the numbers did jump. You're welcome.
They did by about four more people. Like she's in a talented in there.
Cheap tactics.
Ladies and gentlemen, only
If
on
I
the
didn't
Morning
mind being
Psychopath. Who
cold, I
might
would
take
let
it
the hair
anytime.
just be down and wet and sexy, but I don't want to be cold, so.
Yeah, I can understand that, you know.
Oh yeah. Has anyone else
Decorum
like
dictates.
gone out and seen like the thermometer? It said 2.
Eh,
2.
Ew.
It's like 46 here right now, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but
Nick, forgive
you're in
me.
sunny Cali.
There's
Yeah,
that.
I was going to ask you, what state do you live in, Nick, other than
I'm
insanity like the
I'm
rest
in
of us?
Massachusetts. So
Oh, you're in Mass.
yeah.
Oh, there's still
Mm.
33
Yeah.
now.
Let's see. Current fucking psycho
Home
weather here
of
in Northwest.
snooty colleges.
Oh yes, yes.
No,
Here at
no.
Ass, we go off and we. That's what I call him, is Ass. When there's like, oh look, the college play a basketball game. Ass is playing.
Still going on.
And I'm like,
Hell yeah.
all right, let's see what the fuck. Where's my weather for Northwest Arkansas? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Northwest Arkansas. I said currently
Hey
37
Siri.
degrees. 37 degrees, supposed to be up to near 50 today here in
Yes, I know this is
Northwest
stained from my
Arkansas.
hair dye. We all see it. I can't get it out of it. So.
Well, shit happens, you know. What
I
can you
know.
say?
Like, I did not think this
today?
through. No, but it's stained over time. Just like little bits at a time. It's stained pink on it from the red. So.
Oh, it's stained, so it's been a while.
It's stained.
Oh, Paul.
Thank you, Nick. I knew somebody would get that. I was hoping somebody would.
Lucky Jackson's like, I don't think it's gonna explode number-wise. It's like, you weren't even here the day that I flashed.
That's right, she did.
Wait, didn't someone must have. Davey didn't put that up on his channel.
He didn't put it up on the channel, but several people sent me screenshots after the fact. I'm like, I don't care. You're welcome. You're welcome. You all have one man to thank for that being a thing, so you're welcome.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're boobs. What's the big deal?
Exactly. They're not even great at boobs.
Nobody ever wants to see Psycho's boobies. Not even me in the mirror.
No,
I'm waiting for the mirror to crack. You know.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
James, it was Name That Stain, not Spot the Stain.
Yeah, that's right. It's Name That Stain. I've got a trademark on it. Board game coming soon from Barker Brothers. Let's see. Yes, this week on Attention Seekers. Hey, we're doing good. We're all attention seekers when we're on these things.
I already got rid of him.
Oh, knock it off. I have a feeling this numbers wise, yeah, in other ways.
You don't think water speed.
We got the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, are we playing? Yeah. Well, that's, I guess it's you know the rules. Okay. Damn.
Oh yeah, you were gonna tell me your Jeffree Star story.
Yeah. Okay. So
sorry. Yeah.
It was, it was one of those nights like. Sometimes bus call is at midnight, 1 a.m. And sometimes it's at like 6 a.m. And those are the fun nights, you know?
Yeah.
And we had like like it was just a circle of maybe 10 of us, sitting around by the bus. And Jeffree Star was, one of the people just sitting there hanging out with us. What's that?
He was always on Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Forgive my idiocy. I've heard the name, but who is Jeffree Star?
Very controversial figure.
Jen, you'd explain it way better than I would.
I mean, he's both a makeup artist, but he also like dabbled in like a musical career and ended up on Warped Tour like every single tour.
Oh, but so he's a C-grade Corey Feldman.
More like he kind of sought out the Corey Feldmans. But anyway.
Oh my.
Yeah, that was the controversy with him, is that he got outed for like the young girls and shit on Warped Tour over and over.
Ew.
I know one of them. Like my brother's wife's best friend is one of them. I'm like, oh god.
So he's a Z-grade Ted dude. I mean, what?
Yeah. There you go.
So anyway, we're sitting around and we started a campfire, and
Eat beans too?
Jeffrey had this little dog, this little
Give him a
like
bongo.
what? Did I miss a funny?
Yeah, I threw a Blazing Saddles reference. I'm sorry.
got
Keep going. Jed got it. Yeah.
So Jeffrey had this little dog, like
Oh, I remember the dog.
it was okay. He's a little dog. Heaven forbid he has a big dog. I mean, he wants something that he can put in his,
Little purse dog.
Yeah, exactly. Louis Vuitton.
Yes, like my dog.
Oh yes. Here's my answer.
Again, Jeffrey, I have a purse dog. I can't judge.
What, you have a what?
I have a purse dog. I can't judge. I have a little tiny miniature Pomeranian. I've had two of them.
I like.
Hey, the first one did look like hers.
But, so anyway, Jeffrey, the fact that he was like hanging out with like a low life punk band,
yeah,
he was coked up.
Yeah,
like, and
isn't that a requirement with those tours?
Kind of.
It's I think Kevin Lyman, the guy who runs who started Warped Tour, he kind of turns his head the other way to things like that. But when there was this one band that was the singer was a pretty bad junkie, and he would have fans sneaking dope in for him in their shoes and everything. It was awful. And the
can you tell us who that was for the band?
It was the band was called Dance Gavin Dance. I want to.
Okay.
I've never heard of them.
Neither have I. But I'm sorry.
Those,
continue.
And so anyway, Jeffrey and us are sitting around the campfire, and I went over to the cooler. Hey, who wants a beer? Or whatever. What
get it from the cooler?
So like the cooler by then, it had, it was mostly ice and then a few things. So I had to stick my hand way down into the ice to take it out. Now it's also like the middle of July, so I don't feel the need to, my hands are going to dry pretty quickly. Right. And it felt nice to have some cool water. You splash a little on your face. And I came back, and Jeffrey's dog came over to me, and it was a sweet dog, which is weird because I thought that he would have like a hound of hell,
Right.
He it was a sweet dog, and it came over, and I picked up the dog, and it was sitting with me, and Jeffrey came over, and he picked up the dog, and he says, "You're getting it all wet."
Yeah, God forbid you get a dog wet.
Yeah, right. But it was the delivery of you're getting it all wet.
I'm going to have to use that from time to time now.
Which dog it is. Actually, this kind of looks like my dog. It's a little white Pomeranian, too. Was it that one?
That's the one!
Oh, my God.
I got it all wet. Oh, man. It's so
me
funny.
It's a Pomeranian thing. I have to see.
I think she knows ESP too, Nick. Jen
I have ESPN, of course.
ESPN, yes.
Yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, you never know what you're going to get here on a Morning Psychic Platter show. You've got a lovely woman in Natalia. You hear about dogs getting wet and a few other things. Oh boy!
If I undo this towel, I'll look like a wet dog. So.
Oh.
Where did my caffeine go?
Yes, you need that. So yeah, I named it this today, obviously, because it's
what is it called?
Everyone, it's this
Good morning Saturday. DC cartoons and your favorite cereal.
That's right. Got to get your favorite cereal while you're watching your favorite VC cartoons.
What about Pop-Tarts?
I love Pop
I
Tarts.
got 3 boxes yesterday.
I love. What was that?
I got
Yeah.
3 boxes yesterday. They were on sale. I
What were
got
What
they?
kind? What
Oh,
I
let's see your Pop Tarts, Jen.
got
kind?
oh look, Molly gets his bush, he gets his pastries. So
Yay!
the frosted cinnamon roll ones.
I have never had those, believe it or
The
They're
not,
brand
yet.
new,
peanut
I
butter
think.
ones are pretty damn good.
We
The
have
peanut
the
butter?
frosted banana bread ones.
That makes me nervous for
Oh
some reason. I don't know why. Have you
no,
had them
Those
yet?
are
I want to
good.
try that.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I don't know
They've
yet.
been
Sometimes
out
the
for like a
description
year.
makes me nervous. That's
Do you
all.
like
These
banana bread?
I might be nervous over
Yes.
because I haven't tried these before. They're lemon blueberry crumble. Could go either way. It could be good, could be disgusting. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a
I
gamble
haven't
and find
seen
out.
those yet, but I
These
will
are
tell
new
you.
too, I think.
Yeah, y'all see, very good. Now, believe
Yeah.
it or not, speaking of Pop Tarts, over at my store,
Okay, you
and there
can make
was
me
at least there. Well, maybe if I won't, maybe not. Anyway, so
The
um,
Go-Go's were Pop Tarts.
they were Pop Tarts. Go-Go's were. Now, believe it or not,
I
Kellogg's
suppose
and
you could call
Metamucil
them a
are
pop
getting
tart.
together, and they're going to create something for the 50 and up crowd, and it's called Poop Tarts. Anyway, so
Tarts. Cool.
yeah, sure, Kellogg's and
Oh, look,
Metamucil.
anyway,
So the
made
thing
mistakes
is,
last night.
so we have
Not
like
it, not cleaning it.
10 boxes on clearance for like $2 a box, and it was
Yeah.
hot cocoa or cocoa with marshmallow.
I've had those. They're
And they
good.
have a little design, I guess, on the bottom.
Yeah. Now the gingerbread ones, they sound good in theory. They taste like fucking chemicals and they're disgusting.
Oh,
I was very
gross.
disappointed. I was like,
Gross.
ah, really? These could have been so good, but they came out so gross.
Somebody please pass the quisp to Scott.
That
There's a
It
name I
still
haven't heard
it's
in years.
it, it
it's right
still
next to the
exists, Scott.
Weetabix.
It's hard.
Yeah, and King Vitamin. Anyway,
Oh my god.
there's a guy out your way that makes music online and wears a cowboy hat. You know who I mean. Are you talking about Melody? Are you talking about Melody on
Are
Country
we
Nights
talking
over in
about Ringo?
Jersey?
Because he's out my way and he wears a cowboy hat. He
Yes. Yeah,
lives in
show that Ringo.
my
Yes.
state. Therefore,
What do you think of that?
I
Yeah.
actually really like it. I mean, in terms of like his solo output, ever since the Mark Hudson years, he's kind of been in a slump till this one. I actually am like, okay, this is the first thing that actually feels strongly Ringo to me since that.
You know, Chen, seriously, on your recommendation, I might just go seek that CD
Yeah,
out. And
I
since
mean,
I
it's
have to make a
all
trip today to BNN, I have a
it's,
feeling BNN will have it.
oh yeah, but it's all very easy for most of the Beatle fandom to claim any and every release is good. And see, I don't do that like
No.
ever. And actually, a lot of Ringo's more recent stuff I've been highly critical of, even though I love Ringo. But this
Right,
one, I
right.
stand by. I don't give it a perfect 10, but I mean, it's good, and it's a lot better than he's done in probably close to 20 years.
Right. The last Ringo album Ringo record I purchased was that first EP that he did because I was
And
doing
you're
that
not
for
missing
a
out.
review. Yeah, and I haven't bought one since then. Okay, so it's like, and then what was it? Even before then, the last thing I found, and it was at a book sale for 50 cents. It was
Most of the What's
the
Your Name?
postcards.
Oh,
No,
God, that shit
post
show.
for but for 50 cents. At least I didn't spend full price.
Wait,
Now
was it the album or the book? Because he had a
the
postcard in the book, too.
the album. I don't
Okay,
know about the book.
the book is fine. You could get the
Dave
book. That's fine.
Dave says the red velvet Pop Tarts taste good.
Ooh,
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Red
really nice. It tasted like chlorine. I was like,
No,
oh, if I
no.
wanted that in my mouth, I'd just go drink pool water. Fuck this.
Oh,
that's
that's
like bleach.
Exactly.
this is fun. This is funny. Just now, Davy Strange Name liked my video when I commented, and I said, "Oh no, it was you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I got my people confused. It was you." It says, and this is when Jen made the video. Okay, guys, if you haven't seen it, go take a look at it. She goes, I said simply, "Great job, Jen. Within 2 months, she'll be back."
Yeah.
Mighty Psycho predicts this, even though he doesn't have ESPN. Thanks for sharing and take care. Go check out Jen's video if you have not seen it yet. No, Beetle Babe does not taste like chemicals, okay? And nobody would ever barf me out or in on Beetle Babe.
No,
The blueberry ones are good, but you know what?
Actually, they're my favorite ones.
Brown sugar and cinnamon. I cannot
I
stand the
thought Cavaliers as
fudge.
a kid. Oh,
I
I
said
love the fudge ones.
fudge.
I like
The
those.
fudgies. The fudgies.
Sorry, I like those.
Blueberry and Count
Ooh,
Chocula.
those are
But
good.
this part of this complete breakfast,
Do they still
motherfuckers.
make those?
They
Yes.
do every year around Halloween. They bring them back out. They added a new one in like the past year or two. That was what was it, like Carmela Creeper or something? It was
Some
supposed to be
shit
like
like
caramel
that.
apple.
Along with
Yeah.
the redheaded bastard stepchild of the monster cereals, Fruit
Yeah.
Brute, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Nobody
They
likes
brought
Fruit
back, I
Brute.
was like,
So do you actually put them in the toaster and then just eat them right out of the
So
box? I
normally
eat them
I
right
just
out of the
like-
box.
Normally, I eat them out of the box. When I review new ones, I'll usually eat one straight from the box and then put one in the toaster to see how different it makes it. Because I used to just eat straight from the box and review them that way. And I had so many people jump down my fucking throat up, you're doing it wrong! I was like, fine. All right. I will do
Who
one
told
and
you
one,
that?
and then everyone's happy. Leave me alone.
How the fuck do you people go off and judge people on how they eat their fucking Pop-Tarts? If they want them in a toaster, they can have them damn toasted. If they want to eat them out of the box, they can eat them out of the box. My favorite is I like eating a lot of fresh things straight out of the box.
I knew you were going there.
I like frozen waffles, like still frozen, especially the strawberry
That-
one.
Yeah, actually,
Don't
those are good.
don't that get you like your stomach screwed up if you're eating them?
No, I never
no.
liked them. I never even thought to try them. I was at my buddy's house, and it was late, and we were smoking and watching a movie. And he's like, "I want snacks." I was like, "Okay, let's get snacks." And
Snacks on snacks on snacks.
we went and microwaving them, that was too long, even a minute.
Yeah.
So we just took the box into the other room and ate a box of strawberry Eggos frozen.
Why not? Why not? And especially if it's like stoner munchies, it's gonna be good either way. So
Yeah.
This is true. So now
I mean, I'm a person who ate Oreos in a shower one time when I had the munchies, so I have no discussion on. That was the first time I ever had the munchies, and I was unaware that that's what it was till I was like, "Oh my god, is this what the munchies is? Normal people don't eat Oreos in the shower."
All right.
It's so weird. You like cannot stop eating when you get.
Yeah,
my
then
God.
like after that, I was like, "Do we have cheesecake? I really want cheesecake. Also a burger."
Ooh. The new cheesecake burger at Sonic. So here, ladies and gentlemen, I have to make myself big for a minute because this is a true story.
Okay.
I cannot believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I have worked at my company for 17 and a half years. And the shit that goes on in the break room, Christ, I don't get it sometimes. Look, I love most of my people. I said my people over there, okay? I get along, honest to God, with 99% of them. But some of them are fucking idiots. That's right. Now, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't even talk today. But when I saw this, I had to leave the room. I was disgusted.
What happened?
So yeah, I was disgusted. So the thing is that I'm in the room. I barely got a cup of coffee. I'm sitting down. And this associate, we have a toaster oven. Now we have a regular toaster, but I'm talking about 2-door, that kind of oven. Toaster oven, where you can do different things, air fry or whatever. You can do that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, now there's only me and this other associate in there. And I'm going.
Oh no.
I'm like,
oh no.
I'm like, is something burning? I'm going.
No, you're having a stroke.
I get nervous about that shit. So
Sorry.
So that's okay. Well, no, I'll explain why in a minute. But the thing is that, and I go to look at the toaster oven. Now, mind you, the associate that's near the toaster oven, but that put the thing in the toaster oven, wasn't paying attention. He was listening to his, and I'm going, and I'm like, and I'm going, what are you doing in there?
Son of a bitch.
What the hell are you doing in there with that? And I go, wait a minute. Is that a box of Pop-Tarts? And I'm like, get that box of Pop-Tarts out of the toaster oven now. And then I want to hear the explanation. And he's like, he opens it up, and he's like, I go, of course it's hot, dumbass. I said, get the mitt. I'm trying real hard, ladies and gentlemen. I said hard. And I'm just sitting here and I'm going, I can't deal with this. I was like, I wasn't having necessarily a bad day, but it was just a long one. And I'm just sitting here.
He's a long one.
Yeah. I threw him the mitt. I said, get that damn thing out of that thing. And I want to hear the story. So he gets the box out, and I'm sorry, I can't even tell you what Pop-Tarts they were because the top of the box was unrecognizable. I couldn't see what it was. And I'm like, why did you put the unopened box of Pop-Tarts in the toaster oven? Now, sometimes I wondered if he just...
That's a little special.
Yeah, well, that too. Okay, combined. I think it's combined.
I'll smoke all day, and I can't be that stupid.
Thank you. But this one can.
Oh, no.
And I said, why? I'm waiting for the punchline. Now, somebody else comes in while I'm doing this. Somebody, thank God, that's a friend of mine. I said, and she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm trying to get the answer right now. Just give me a second. Why did you put the whole unopened box of Pop-Tarts in the middle of the toaster oven with it on high? He says, quote, because the instructions said, I'm just like, he read the instructions wrong and put the whole fucking unopened.
Seriously? What? What the hell was that?
What?
And I'm dying. I said, I left. I said, I can't take it anymore. And one of my assistant manager, I go, I'm sorry. Look at there, he's an idiot. I said, I can't deal with this today.
Did he have an extra chromosome?
And so she goes in the room and in a high-pitched voice, she goes, what the hell? And I open the door really quick and I go, I told you. And I close the door back on them all. And I'm like, I had to go outside on my break. I'm like, I can't deal with this. And it was half cold. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just take a lap around the store. I can't deal with this. And I'm like, I worked with this guy up front. I said, I can't do this. I said, how am I going to do this? So the thing is, he didn't last long after that because I'm like, so his birthday was coming up.
Oh no.
And I'm like, gang, help me with this. I want to get a card. Get a card. So we all signed the card. And then I'm like, I already got his birthday gift. It was a box of box. I cut, and somebody was better artistically than me and did cut a flame logo, stuck it on top of the box, and I slapped a little notice, this open box first, you idiot, and then wrapped it up, gave it to him, and go, here, happy birthday, you idiot. And I'm like, and he opens it up and he's chuckling his ass off, and I'm like, after that I told everyone else the story.
That story is so much better than the only similar-ish one that I've got. Oh my god. Like, my grandma used to have a nasty habit of, like, using her oven as, like, extra storage, but usually she'd remember to take stuff out of it before using it, right? I'm over there after school one day, and she goes to preheat it, like, to get dinner ready. She forgot to empty it that day, and all of a sudden, I smell burning.
Uh-oh.
It's like burning plastic. What is going on? And then she opens it. There's like a pack of Oreos on fire in there, and like just black stuff billowing out. And it's just like for years afterwards, we kept finding like smudges and like black soot from that incident, like throughout like the front end of her house. And like no matter how much we cleaned this house, we kept finding it for years.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, I can tell you for a fact. There's your hint. That
Oh God, that's why.
firstly, not this one. You would never put a box of
No.
Pop-Tarts in a toaster oven, would you? No, I'm not talking a
What do you
toaster
got
like
today?
you wouldn't go. Yeah, what do you? She's asking, what
Is
do you
that-
have today? Hang on.
Is that Among Us?
She said Among Us. She's on the same wavelength as you. Believe it or
Yeah, 'cause I
not.
play all these games.
She plays all the games. She says.
What is that? Is that a
Speak
Pokemon
into the
or
microphone.
No,
No,
it's
it's not a
Among Us.
Pokemon. Too early for you to talk.
No, it's from Among Us. Basically, all the characters look like that in different colors. It's essentially like an epic game of Mafia.
It's like an epic game of Mafia.
Yeah, where there's like a set number of people in each round that are like set out to be the killers. They have to sneak around when no one else is around and try to kill off as many other characters as they can. And then you have to guess who the killers are.
So this is a 2020s version of Spy versus Spy?
Basically.
Hang on a second before I forget. Dang it, where's my arrow? Me and my arrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you for a fact, show your sleepyhead one. He's got a sleepyhead. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you for a fact that this gentleman here would never, even in any state that he could be in, would put a whole fucking box of Pop-Tarts in by itself and then
He
let it
was
burn.
not.
There he is.
What's up?
Hello.
Yeah,
How are you?
you look barely either you barely woke up or you're chilling, but stay
I'm
home.
going through it. I'm going through something pretty traumatic right now.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
What's up?
Actually, oh man, it's for the last 24 hours just about. I was on Joe Mayo's show yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and after I got off the show, which was probably about 11 o'clock or whatever, 11:30, I went to go get something to eat, and I was like, I wanted to have a piece of that pie that I made that I showed you guys.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out of the freezer, and first bite, I'm like taking a bite into it, slips off. It was still kind of frozen. I let it thaw out,
Yeah.
and I bit down and broke the whole back of my tooth.
Oh.
And the worst part is my dentist ain't going to be available until Monday. So now I have a tooth right here that had like about, I don't know, 10 years ago, one of them blue light fillings that I lasted this long, but it slipped, and it just, when I came down, I heard crack, and then I was like, oh my God, I immediately went to go get like dental paste to try to hold it up. I called my dentist, but they're not going to be available Monday. And literally, as I'm doing it,
clinics.
You need to get like Dentatemp and try to repack it in the meantime.
well, this is what I did. I got gum. I actually got literally chewing gum. And I looked down and they said chewing gum will hold it in place at least for 3 days.
Okay.
So, and luckily I'm not feeling no pain, but the tooth is literally, I can wiggle it, and I'm just worried about it. I haven't eaten literally in 24 hours now because I'm worried of what to, I don't want to swallow it. I'm just in a way right now.
Jeff says smoke more pot.
No, I've been doing that. It's been my diet all for literal.
Oh man.
I'm
sorry, Mel. Oh God.
I mean,
I appreciate it, man.
Similar-ish lines once happened on Easter Sunday. I went to buy a Cadbury cream egg, and I don't know if it was like a tiny bit stale or something, because normally those aren't that hard. Went to bite into it. My dad saw me starting. He's like, "Don't bite that hard. You're gonna break your tooth." I was like, "No, I won't." And on keep.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was totally unexpected. I'm like regretting.
It was one of my fucking implants. Those are $5,000 a pop. So I was like, oh fuck. And being Easter Sunday, obviously no dentist there. No dentist there Monday. It took till Wednesday to be seen to even get.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm even worried about. I could call on Monday and they could say, "Oh, we're packed. You ain't coming till Thursday." And I gotta keep this gum. I'm worried about the gum, like if it's gonna.
Well, you might need to do more than one piece, but.
No, I did it one time because they said to use sugar-free gum.
Yes.
And I had only gumball gum, which is sugar gum. So by the time I did it, I went and got sugar-free gum, and then I took the original off and tried. And as I'm doing it, I'm pulling more tooth off, and then I try to like repack it with more dental paste, and then put the sugar-free gum. It wasn't sticking. It was like falling off. I was like, I went immediately put the other gum back in there. And as I did it to change it again, I'm pulling more tooth out. And now it's such a bigger hole, I can only fit so much of the dental paste in there that will actually stick because it's like it's a gaping hole.
Well,
so now I got took a half hour literally with toothpicks and everything to kind of get it in place to where it's like a webbing over my roof of my mouth next to this tooth. And there's no tooth on this side of it. So it's like I'm just trying to struggle to save the tooth. But luckily I'm not feeling pain. It's stabilized,
6 weeks. Oh, Bill. Dude.
Yeah. I don't mean to bring the show down, but shit.
No. I can't. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's okay. Here comes.
I mean, they're not the dentist, but they could give you antibiotics. And,
that's true.
I have actually other antibiotics for my last dental visits and stuff.
If we can have regular clinics, where you can walk in, like over mine, we call them Mercy Go clinics. If we can have regular clinics, why can we not in every county have a fucking emergency dental clinic?
Right.
Would it be that hard?
That should be a thing.
Oh my God.
And I can only go with where my insurance is, available. I'm really kind of broke. It's like I can't afford to go to a dentist out of my pocket.
Yeah, well, that's that shit, Mellow. I hope you can get in as soon as you can.
Me too.
Does your dentist have like a website where you can at least get an online appointment booking? Because at least then you'd be locked in. Because my doctor.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you should go look at that ASAP.
But the thing is, I want to call them and tell them about emergency, though. When you talk to them, sometimes they'll fit you in just on an emergency basis.
You said fit you in.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Chat's being really kind.
Nothing worse.
Oh God,
tooth pain, man.
Yeah,
it really isn't. I'm blessed that for some reason it didn't break the nerve or something. But
oh my God,
I know when I wiggle it,
I had it happen once. That's the most excruciating pain I have ever felt.
It is the most excruciating. Me too. I did on one tooth. It was the most excruciating pain I ever felt in my life. Worse than back or stomach or anything else.
Like, this sounds like I'm exaggerating, saying it was worse than childbirth. No, like, quite literally, it was that bad. I've never felt anything like it in my life. I hope I never feel anything like it again. But oh my God, it was like, I still to this day don't know what happened that caused it. I was asleep. I went to bed. I woke up in the most excruciating pain. It was not the front one. It was
I'll tell you what, man. Because that was happening, I was like trying to since I'm not eating, I'm like, let me just go to the guitar and pull out. Let me put all my emotion out. And this is like some of the rhythm that I came up with. That I'm going to be like, this is going to be my next idea for a song. But it's like so aggressive, and I'm like, this is how I'm feeling right now. And that's all I got so far, but
because the nerves are so close to the brain, the signal is really, really strong, is my theory on that.
Yeah,
right. Ladies and gentlemen, to my almost 50 people in here this morning, thank you very much. Please, if you feel like it, do me a favor, go press that thumbs up there, like, subscribe if you haven't already. We had another handful of subs. I'm telling you, just keep going, which is really, really nice. I know, because of you guys. That's why. It ain't me. And sometimes this guy here.
Aw.
Yeah.
What's
wrong? What's wrong?
You only have 5 people left.
Well, I know. That's because I had more than what the heck I had. You goof. I had a couple more, but then you showed. No, that's not nice. No. I'm teasing. Mwah. All right.
Why are you 50 people?
I said almost 50 people and a couple, but are you going to be an accountant when you grow up? I hope so. They make more money. Anyways. No, you're not going to be a. What do you? Oh yeah, that's right. Are you going to be a wrestler? Once you turn 7, I'll take you for that free wrestling lesson. No, you don't want to do that either, huh? What about for part time?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna make a job.
You're going to do a what?
I'm gonna do a job at the.
Oh, he says he wants to be a cop.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. That's a pretty
You're
high.
going to be
actually.
you're going to be the 2040s Dick Tracy, huh?
Yeah,
We
right.
could use one. We could use space gangsters. Yeah. I'll blast you with my Torzon beam. Yeah.
Depends what kind of officer he wants to be.
Someone's going fast.
What's that?
If someone is going faster than the car,
If someone's going fast,
I will arrest them.
you'll arrest them. Oh, you're not even gonna give it. It's like you, speeder. Stay there. I'm getting the cuffs. I'm getting the cuffs. You
Get out of the car. Put these on.
now.
Now.
And this ain't for a good time. Just put them on.
Yeah, right.
It'd be a good time.
Now, a guy who's definitely probably have used these as an accessory on occasion. Hello, how you doing?
What's
Good
up?
morning.
Hello, Jeff.
We're getting there, Dave. We're getting there. Oh, yes.
Exactly.
And if anybody cares to, okay, please donate. Would always be great because for this, this month and every month, Psycho needs more coffee. Jen, even though she's got pastries, could use a couple more Pop-Tarts. Mello could use some dental assurance assistance, and Nick needs some more in the vape cartridge. Now, Jeff, what do you need?
I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't drink. Why not? Because I don't have any money.
Jeff needs money too. So,
Okay,
hey, but care to do this, and once in a while, make it
I know the
not
feeling.
rain, obviously, make it misty a little bit. How about that? for misty.
You ain't alone, brother.
Play
Bring it
Misty
on.
for me. Play Misty for me. Yes, Ivan also here today. Number
Uh-oh.
10.
Rewatch
Number
that
10.
episode now.
Where's the jazz albums at?
Yeah.
Maybe that's later. Now I gotta confess, I named this episode the way I did
Sean.
because
What's up, brother?
yeah, how's it going, Sean? We're gonna go off. We're gonna fib later on if we're doing this show because really the secret here is that the secret is the password is show 850 is now. We have done 850, but we're going to put it as show 850 later. See, we're going to do a little because I figured it'll be more bombastic type. But 850 episodes of Psycho Splatters, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
nice.
Wow.
We just hopefully
And I look
we're
every
willing.
bit of it.
We
Wow.
will keep going.
You and like Jen, you guys have been doing vids for like 15 years, if not
It'll be
more.
19 years for me next month.
I'm telling you.
I actually,
Yeah.
And you don't look a day over.
Me too. I'm going on 19 years myself.
Wow.
2006, I put my first video in.
Me, I'm
I've
ancient like
been
I did-
Bill.
I
on
did
here
this job
since
to her.
like 09, but I
I just never live streamed until
just
years.
put up a
You know.
couple stupid videos on my turntable playing stuff.
Finished sweets. Hey, let's see. Christian, I don't know if I ever heard that one. Why do I feel stupid? And that I maybe didn't. I've never heard that.
Really?
Let's go listen. I don't mind.
I know what we need to talk about.
No. Play
Okay.
something obscure.
Well, this is going to be kind of to me, it's going to be obscure.
I already heard jumping someone else's train by the Cure today, so bring it on.
Oh, I'm waiting for
If we played
stupid
that,
Granger to
maybe we
get
had
done with their
something
ad.
from that.
It ain't Jardians.
All right. Let's play this. It's called Unfinished Sweet. Now I remember because this is in the $1 Billion Babies tour video where they got the guy running around with a hypodermic.
Yeah.
I think so. This could be in a way a hopefully it doesn't land like this for you, Mello. I wish I had the video, but this
Oh, no.
is what. That's also the sound that a man would make if he was doing it with a dental hygienist. Anyways,
Oh,
so yeah.
Oh man, I'll tell
Here's
you
my
what. The
drill-
only thing
here's my drill bit, baby. Anyways, guys,
happy.
My
endings
biggest-
with the dentist now, huh?
my big
dental.
thing is knowing that it's all going to lead to needles going in my mouth, whether they fix it or have to pull it or whatever. I'm going to still have to get needles, and that's
Yo,
the thing
bring
that I'm.
headphones and
Oh,
blast
wow.
them and focus on the music. It makes things so much easier.
That's right.
I know they put the topical stuff on first, and sometimes when I've had it, like they would shake your lip as they're putting it in, kind of
That helps
makes
a
it a
little.
little.
Especially if they
Yeah, it
tap
helps.
along the gum around it as they
Number
do it.
one.
But when it's right here, this is the
Oh, yeah,
most
there's-
tender part.
Yep, because you have the most overlaid nerves up in front.
That's why I'm like, oh, I'm dreading it.
Everything done you can have done to this mouth. I know all of them. I could probably be a dental.
That's why I'm like, so, it's like you underestimate your teeth that you think they're stronger than they are, or whatever it is, and it's like you pay the price.
Yeah,
Yes,
I had
you
a
do.
molar pop right out of my mouth.
Wow.
I didn't
Now,
even.
yeah.
It's not like I don't brush my teeth. I brush them twice a day.
I brush mine daily.
Yeah, and I use Listerine like probably an unhealthy amount of time.
But sometimes the issue isn't with the tooth itself; it's with the gums. If they get loose
Yeah.
around it, one can just go boink, like it's nothing. So,
Now, Mello, maybe before you go into the dentist, maybe you should have a little green, and then the Novocaine possibly could hit. But then again, there could be something of a strange combination, because then in your head, while you're zonked out, you may see this.
Telling you what, the nitrous.
I forgot.
Man.
Oh God.
We've changed the trajectory of the show here.
Dear God.
There's your enemy right there, Mello. Get his ass.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
All right, I'm done with that.
Thank you. God, I haven't seen that in years. Oh my God.
You didn't expect me to remember that
No,
fucking show,
I did
you?
not. I didn't remember that till you showed it.
Come on, show's a great space coaster.
Get on.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's funny. Shit. What was it, that Family Guy bit where the kids had to go, shut up, Randy, just shut up.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Like I said, on the sidebar, I saw a strange name upload about me because I was trying to troll the other trolls the other night. So I was like trying to fish for attention. I was doing it on purpose so I could control the narrative. I was like, here's the most shameful fanfic I ever wrote. It's famous for being so bad. It's regarded as the second fanfic of all time in any genre. Here you go. I'm handing you a loaded gun. Run with it. Strange Name took it instead and made an AI song about it. And I'm like, I already beat you to the punch. I already did that last year.
And then they went and shared it around the galaxy on the.
Oh,
There you
Project
go.
School Bus? No.
It's a great
I see
space
it.
coaster. Get on board.
Get on board.
Get your cereal, motherfuckers. Here's our cartoon.
To a place where dreams fly fast
and
free.
With new friends
I have cereal.
We'll spin you through the galaxy on the great
Love this
space
show.
coaster.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I barely remember that.
Off we go. Get on board.
I need to get that,
Chris. Soaring for a magic ride. Roaring toward the other side.
Oh, stop, Bell.
Rainbows
I love that song, too. Oh, God.
I'm afraid of only the.
Off we go.
Yeah, off we go. That's right. God,
Good
he
time.
just-
I remember the show.
Oh,
God, I feel so
man.
old now. Terrible. Terrible.
Let's see
Okay.
here.
Means you got to see more shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Sure
right,
did.
really.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mom, I'll call you in a little bit. She's so
I keep
weird
getting
today.
a couple phone calls myself.
Hey,
I
Paul, I
literally
sent you a
misread
video on the
James.
private chat.
I misread that as I still have dreams about the magic golden girls. He said garden girls.
Golden.
That
My brain has conjured up the image of the golden girls, but in the like Japanese magical girl genre, like they're all like Sailor Moon and shit.
Yeah,
Sailor Moon, yeah.
Keith,
like
yeah, that's
Gem.
right. Sailor Keith
Wait.
Moon coming
Oh, I
soon.
already did Sailor Keith Moon, but let me see if I can do Golden Girl.
Don't let it ever happen like that,
Oh.
okay? That's all I'm saying. I love you, brother, but don't let it ever happen like that.
You got to show Curly when he's got the
Yeah.
secret.
That'll be later. We'll show that one later. Tooth beavers. See, that Scott gave me the idea of that one. I'm not afraid of dentists. I'm afraid of doctors. You know, I'm going to tell
afraid
you.
of both.
Here's the truth.
Yeah, I am too. I'm very afraid of them.
I'm
I
slightly
didn't
afraid
used
of
to be. I
myself.
don't know when that started.
But I don't want to. If I could keep my teeth, I really want to.
I see more shit. I have to. Sharon doesn't care, and I like that one.
No.
But
Here's
I'm
a
a little-
cool one.
oh, hang on a minute. Yes. Oh yeah, that's what it kind of
Oh,
reminds
yeah.
me of.
Robert Williams.
I would love to.
It's a
find
Robert
an
Williams
OP
cover.
An
Yep.
OP copy of that eventually.
It's what?
Yeah, but
you
the
want?
songs I like on that album, they don't play on the radio at all. Just like, why not?
Yeah, they don't do. Well, what? I
like It So Easy.
I want to hear it.
think, like, well, my
I
favorite
get up
on
around
this
7,
is probably Mr.
get out of bed around
Brownstone.
9.
Mr.
Brownstone's
Brown, yeah,
awesome.
Mr. Brownstone.
That guitar riff is so good.
It's So Easy is good too.
That is the album they will always
Mr.
be remembered
Brownstone.
by. Is that
Oh, I
one
love
right
that
there?
song.
Because after
Love it.
that, it wasn't exactly. You know, now here's what I keep saying. I've said this before. I'll say it again. That if they just would have taken the best 10 or 11 Use Your Illusion songs and just would have put them on one grand LP, they would have maybe gotten back to those powers that they had at that first LP, but they didn't. Geffen got greedy, the band got greedy, everybody got greedy, and it diluted the whole entire damn thing, which then caused the spaghetti incident. So yes, which I am looking for a copy of that for a future Jukebox from Hell episode. That's
What,
right.
you're looking for spaghetti
I don't
incident?
have you.
Yeah, I'm looking on album or CD, doesn't matter. I'm looking for that
Um,
for a Jukebox from Hell episode because I
Do
can't seem to find
you
it.
have to have a physical copy?
Well, I'd like to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's more appropriate. Yes, Ren and Stimpy was the best. I
Oh,
So
love
I
number one.
told the AI to generate an image of the Golden Girls as anime magical girls. It's not as good as the
Oh.
Davy ones, but
Well,
it
let's
looks good.
see.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
oh
Oh,
my.
anime, here we are.
Here we are.
And it hasn't gotten any better since Speed Racer.
Oh,
Uh,
that's what Speed
Jen,
Racer be doing
you
if you saw those
obviously
The
guys.
mouth
know-
has to be out of sync with the actual audio. So,
Hey,
okay,
Trish.
you make it small.
yeah,
Battle
yeah,
of
no
the
kidding.
Planets.
Jen, you obviously know about
Oh,
like
sorry, Jen. Hang on.
how
There.
closely related like anime and like this weird Japanese like
Porn.
like
Yeah,
comic
hentai, yes.
porn
hentai.
type stuff. Like
The password is Bukaki.
it sure is. But it's like it's like an octopus with like 8 dicks. for
Well, I
legs.
know why that is. I know why that is. Because in Japan, it's illegal to show genitals. However, a tentacle is not a dick, so they can show a
Tis true.
tentacle. And they can work
Ah,
around
yeah.
the censors. That's why that's so popular.
That's
You know,
crazy.
Like
Squidward
at least
tentacles.
a third of the store was devoted to just this genre.
Of course it was. Of course it
And,
was.
Jane-
You know, but it was weird.
Yeah, everything leads back to porn.
Well, now you
Everything.
understand why, specifically the weird tentacle stuff. So,
James-
I didn't
James
know
Chim
that.
Chim
I
got
didn't
sent
even-
off.
I didn't look at that.
Chim.
And Spritle.
for porn in Japan. Anyways, Jen in a plaid dress is the best. Buenos dias.
No.
Eddie.
I don't know, that cowboy hat works for me.
I like the cowboy hat too.
I'm
Yep,
a
that kinda worked for me.
cowboy. You know, I'm still looking for that.
Randy
What?
Randy's comment. They can't show dicks in Japan because you can't see them.
Yeah, where did I miss that fucking comment from?
Wow.
Where the hell did that come from? I
Oh,
don't even see that. Where the heck is that at?
I didn't say it.
That's
I
funny.
don't see it.
What's up, Eddie?
I don't. Yeah, I do not see
Eddie?
Randy's comment. This is as far as I've got at this point, guys. I do
It's
not.
literally right above that comment.
Not here.
I see it.
Weird.
You're being censored.
Look on your YouTube page instead of the StreamYard.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
try
Why would that? Yeah, but why would? See, I no
Maybe it
wonder why
filtered
maybe
out the
Randy-
dicks.
No wonder
Yeah, 'cause
why
I keep
Randy
having to
maybe got
manually
upset.
approve
I didn't do
Well,
nothing
no,
because
I'm,
You
like,
know?
I'm manually approving the comments. That's probably
You
why.
saying that big dick's halfway in?
It filtered out the dicks.
Oh man, I think YouTube did it. It wasn't me. I would have let it slide. I think it was if I saw it, I would have been laughing.
Yeah,
you
no,
would've saw
it's
a dick,
all
you
Damn
let it slide.
YouTube,
Okay,
knock it
cool.
off.
Oh.
You know what, YouTube? Just because you don't have it doesn't mean that you should have envy because I.
You
Yeah,
said
well, I
dick.
didn't see it. It's not there, Dave, Wyoming. It's not there.
Hey, aren't there like 5 or 6 planets all aligned perfectly right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Well,
one of
that
them's
was
Uranus.
Ah,
It all leads to Uranus.
Said the proctologist.
When was the last time that happened? Do you know, Jen?
Oh shit! I knew a few days ago when they talked about it on the news, and
I thought they said when Jesus was born.
Oh no!
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
tiny
There you go.
stick.
Here we go,
The
Tom.
Antichrist is
Dick.
coming now.
Is it all lined up again?
The Antichrist is here.
It's the last hurrah!
It sounds like
No,
he's
no,
ready to
no,
take.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
right.
yes,
I thought he
no,
was
no,
taking
no,
a toke.
no,
I'm
no,
right.
yes.
I was in the lab late one night.
Mello, what are you doing back there?
I don't know.
Guys, smoking some shit.
I think he's doing science experiments back there. We're hearing it.
What
What
kind
Ozzy
of
was
cup is
born.
that? Wow.
This is a terrible thing. What?
Oh boy, guys.
Bill?
Yeah. Oh.
You
Taste that
still
smoke
with us
experiment.
there,
Yeah,
bro?
I like that.
Thanks, Wilbur.
There he is.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, gang. You know he's
Did you roll that
trying out
joint with
for.
your old socks and stuff?
What?
No, that was Gravity Bong.
He's trying out for the part for the remix for this album.
Yeah.
See,
Sure am.
nothing can replace the original, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's true.
He says,
Is that Geezer Butler that does that? Is that Geezer Butler?
No,
It's
it's
one of
Ozzy.
them. I don't know who it is.
It's Ozzy? Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, that was Geezer.
That's what I heard. I heard it was Geezer.
It
I
is.
heard it was Ozzy. Ozzy said
No.
it was him.
Plays, who
Ozzy,
plays
though, he's been
harmonica?
for everything. Everyone else agrees it was Geezer besides Ozzy himself.
We will talk about Barry Goldberg later. He did pass away, like Zeb said. Goldberg was a founding member of the Electric Flag.
Hey, Zeb.
Along with Mike Bloomfield, he produced In the Recording Super Session, which is an excellent album. And
I never heard of him.
even though I will be bringing this up earlier, I did get to see Jerry McGeorge's post yesterday. Unfortunately, Tom Schiffer passed away yesterday morning in Israel.
Oh my God.
So he lasted about 3 more days. And so we might pull a different Shadows tune later, but we'll play some Electric Flag or Bloomfield or something later.
You know, I haven't
let go of your
heard much
tentacle, Mellow.
Electric Flag, but I do own it's like a very
I never heard of
psychedelic
it.
color. Dusty. Randy.
Hey, I could get your free to a Dusty. How come I couldn't get the tentacle thing? I don't get it. This is not right. This isn't. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. This isn't right, YouTube. Pick on somebody else your own size, since you're fucking huge anyway. But not in the good way.
But there's nobody here their size.
Yeah, that's true. I did hear that Dusty and Lisa did a show last night, but I did not. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he keeps wiping
it's
them
too
after he
late
does
for
it, so I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yellow
now
jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
I wonder, maybe I should go to that. There is a resale shop. The last time I was there, they actually had that 1974 Barry Goldberg album that was produced by Bobby Dylan. Yes.
I got
Speaking of,
I got the third album by the cover band from 707.
Ooh, cool.
707, another nice one. But speaking of Mr. Dylan, who I'm trying to think, Jen, is he 82 years old?
Let's find out.
Who?
Bob Dylan. So they announced that March 25th he's coming to Tulsa.
He's 83.
83. And so he's coming
Wow.
to Tulsa March 25th for the Rough
Does he
and
know
Rowdy Ways extension tour, which I am going, okay.
If you're gonna do it, you should probably do it.
Somebody went off and said, yeah, you better be careful because the Oklahoma City concert date was supposedly shit. And I am going, Charlie
It's
Sexton
such a
is playing
mixed
guitar on this tour. So if you're a
Yeah.
Charlie Sexton fan, he will be performing, I guess, in the band. He does have really good bandmates. And like I said, the only time I got to see him, Halloween of 04 in DeKalb, Illinois, at the NIU Convocation Center. Augie Myers unfortunately had a stroke shortly before that gig. So Dylan was behind the keyboards most of the night with the harp or the harmonica extension, doing his little thing behind the keyboards. And the set list was so strange. It was like from the last 2 to 3 albums prior, and the only song I
What
really
albums
remembered
were they?
Not Dark Yet was one of them, because he did play Not Dark Yet,
Okay.
which I'm like, I love that
I'm gonna
song.
put a robe on. Be right back.
Do you have to? Do you have to? I'm teasing. I'm teasing. So,
I
but
Dylan and the Dead in like 93.
See,
or
I would have loved to have
94
seen that.
up in Highgate, Vermont.
How was it?
Oh, I know somebody went to that show.
It was awesome. I met Jerry very briefly that night.
No shit.
Yeah.
I met Jerry in '93 as well.
Really?
That's funny. Yeah, I met him twice in the same year. Well, not once really. I met him face to face, and once I saw him from like a distance. But it was in the space, because when I was walking through Central Park in the summer of '93, Jerry Garcia was about 500 feet away, sitting in a lawn chair with 1,000 people around him while he's playing acoustic in Central Park, just as an impromptu thing.
Yeah.
And then the next time I was coming out of Great Adventure at midnight, and I'm walking out with my 2 friends, and here comes this bearded dude with 2 like 13-year-old, I guess his grandkids or whatever, walking into the park. And we looked, and we were the only people out. We were like, "Oh my God, are you Jerry Garcia?" And he holds up his hand, showing the missing finger, and we're like,
dude, I make friends with the sound guys always, because if they have the best sound in the house right there. And the Highgate show, I made friends with the sound guy, and he said, "Hey, you want to take a walk with me? I gotta get more beer." And so I said, "Okay." And we walked back, and he like brought me like it was like these curtain things, underneath the stage. And also about maybe 45 minutes to an hour before that, I put something on my tongue, and shit was getting weird. And I
oh no!
saw
We
this,
see where this is going.
Where's this going?
The curtain opened, and Jerry was just standing there with his guitar. It was like,
wow,
whoa,
that's amazing.
Yeah. I had to shake his hand to make sure that he was missing, and I shook his hand probably all weird.
Yeah. You got farther than I did. We just said, "Are you Jerry Garcia?" And he just held up his hand. We were like, "That's good enough for us." And he continued on his way.
Yeah. No, I just
Nah,
that's good.
I like mine better. Dee Dee Ramone thought that I was the guy delivering his pot. You cannot get better than that.
No, that's good.
He's like, are you guys the pop guys? I'm like,
Speaking
no,
of
we're
that,
not the pop guys.
yeah.
Oh my
Goldberg
God.
played on a Ramones album too, by the way. Barry Goldberg. So you
No,
see,
I
you can
played a
connect
song with
between
Didi
them.
Ramone.
See, that's cool. That's
Do
funny.
you
Did
remember
Chinese
D.D.
rock, and it was fucking
King?
great. Good times.
Anyone remember Dee Dee's rap album? D.D.
Oh,
I
King?
Yeah,
no.
I just
did one.
All right, I need to
Oh.
find that for Jukebox from Hell too.
It actually,
Yeah.
they're pretty expensive.
I got
King
one
was
also
great.
for you, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Nick,
issued
do
it
you-
maybe 10, 15 years ago?
Hey,
Oh,
Nick,
my.
do you remember back in 1984, Megaforce Records puts out a 12-inch single called The
You said
Lone
12 inch.
Rager. The Lone Rager, it's the first rap metal song, and it's Johnny Z. And he's wearing a pillowcase over his head, and it's like sweaty. And look up The Lone Rager.
Don't
Sounds
put a
kinda
black
great.
light on that.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Nick?
No, well, I was 9 years old at the
Oh my
time,
God.
84.
What the
Look at the picture of it. I think Terry King's on it. It's got the guys from Slayer and Anthrax.
Oh,
The Lone Ranger.
But have you ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I didn't see it though.
Oh, it's the first rap song. It's Johnny Z. Johnny Zazula, the guy who brought out Metallica. It's him rapping with, I think, Kerry King from Slayer and Scott Ian from Anthrax. And
oh, they did I'm the Man. Anthrax.
Right.
did that.
Right.
And,
Yeah, this is before I'm the Man.
Yeah.
That's why this makes this the first rap metal song.
Wow. So
The Lone Rager. Oh, see, Scott Dog says it.
Wait a minute, you
He's
said
got-
the Lone Ranger?
Oh, no, he said Rager, R-A-G-E-R.
Okay.
Yeah, Google's gonna try to autocorrect. You'll have to scroll a little in the image results, but it's there. I
That
followed
could be
it just a little bit.
yeah, I'm gonna check that out. That sounds
Oh, you could probably play it. Probably wouldn't ding you. You know what I mean? It's just it's a metal rap song. It's like I can't believe not many people. It's like in the history of Megaforce Records.
That's boring.
Honestly.
I mean, then that whole rap metal.
There it is.
The Judgment Nights. Oh, nice. Oh,
Metal rap. See, metal rap.
In my ear, each blast of fall, foundation reset. Oh my God, it's heavy. Can't go dancing to its beat. Need me tripping over your own feet. But chill out, brothers, don't get my middle.
The cover reminds me of the Invisible one.
Wait before you call it trash.
This is kind of even before like Beastie Boys, even I think. Even I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, Beasties were doing like punk, straight punk.
Right.
Yes, Timu El Duque, that's right.
That's Kerry King.
Started with a bad cold cream. The play exactly was a dream. Then Iron Butterfly and MC5 without airplay.
We don't need to sit through this whole track, do we?
No, I'm just giving taste.
Then they were
Anyways, that's a taste.
Thank you. I'm like, oh God. That's
I try not to do whole songs anymore because it's easier to clean up in the end. But not
That you probably won't get
not-
dinged
not-
for. I mean,
not-
nobody
not-
even knows it.
Not said at the porno bookstore. I'm sorry, what?
I never really cared for that genre.
Yeah.
It just seemed almost contrived and like what's the new hit thing gonna be?
I agree.
I do like someone like the Deftones are put into that category, but they
Right.
some good.
I like Deftones. Some of it.
Yeah, Deftones are pretty good.
Yeah.
Some of the heavier bands.
Like the Judgment Night soundtrack is.
Oh, I love that. That was great.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Slayer and Ice-T. That was badass.
One of my friends.
Booyah Tribe and Faith No More. That was fantastic.
Helmet and
Oh yeah, Helmet and House of Pain.
Yeah, just another victim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
One of my friends in
I gotta play
Illinois
that now.
I want to get that on vinyl. That's something I would want on vinyl.
was friends with one of the Deftones. He did an offshoot group called Team Sleep. I've never listened. Unfortunately, I don't recall the
Team
music.
Skeet. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's that's your new name. Your new group name is Team Skeet for your next album project in the Carolinas. But,
make a logo for it.
I ended up with like I wish I could find the damn demo CD, and I had this T-shirt with the craziest green, like shade of green too, and it said Team Sleep. That was the name of their band. I don't know if they're still around. Thanks, Randy. I can't unhear Paul Stanley. That's great.
Yeah, right.
Have you seen
During the Folgers commercial?
The Paul Stanley's that video?
No.
You have to see Paul Stanley do the Folgers commercial.
I've heard that.
I don't want to go there. I know what you're talking
Folgers in your cup.
That's not all he had in his cup. Anyway, so
he does that old jingle. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
I thought it was written by Barry
Feet
Manilow.
and Tiny Music from the gift shop.
Barely man enough. What?
Who likes some tequila?
It's a miracle. It's a true blue spectacle. But the miracle is you. That's right. Yeah. Where else other than this fucking show are you going to hear Mellows Hacking, Great Space Coaster, Timmy the Tooth, all kinds of porn warehouses, all kinds of shit. Only here. You ain't gonna find that at somebody else's show that used to be on. No.
And you're not going to get naked people.
No naked
Are you going to
people.
get the new Monkeys album?
We've learned that
Oh my
lesson.
God.
Now send me an amplifier. No, see, that's not how that's not how that works.
I got the new Beatles record. Look I got the new Beatles record. No, boy, stop it. Stop.
I won't get excited till I hear it. Get the new PU Pitch Slope box set. Oh, fuck yes. That's never going to happen. PU Pitch Slope. It's trademarked. Don't try it. PU Pitch Slope. All we need now. No, we don't need Naked Grandma. See, you were trying for Naked Grandma, but that anyone remember the
No,
original
you just go to Sarah's
Mirrors?
channel. She does Granny Slut, remember?
Oh, no.
Granny Slut.
It's her alter ego.
Who?
Sarah.
Earache by eye.
Who?
Da 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 da.
Tell me how to live. And I was never into the Deftones, but I was way into. I like Incubus.
Oh
But
yeah, I saw them a couple
I
times.
saw them
They
open
were
for The
always
Cure.
opener.
1991.
Incubus opened for The Cure in 91.
No, the Deftones.
Oh, the Deftones
Okay.
opened for The Cure in 91.
I saw Incubus. in 1999 with System of a Down and Mr. Bungle. That was an incredible show, I'll tell you.
Mr.
I bet you
Bungle.
it was better live.
It was
than
the
that
Snow
Mr.
Court
Bungle album.
Tour 2000. It was a phenomenal show.
Maybe I would have gone to that show, Mello. Okay, because maybe live Mr. Bungle had to have been better than that.
Bungle.
Oh, well, you know what? You heard the first album. You might like the second album is like even crazier. But then the third album, they kind of go a little more mainstream, which is a lot more embraceable. It's called California. And they were having a big war with the Red Hot Chili Peppers at that time. That's why Red Hot Chili Peppers put out Californication, just to like fuck Mike Patton.
Wasn't Kerry King in that lineup by that time, and a couple other metal people?
No, Dave Lombardo is in the
Lombardo.
new Mr. Bungle now with Scott Ian. So it's like a super group right now.
Lombardo is in that.
Yeah,
I saw that lineup live too in 2020, right before the shutdown. I saw them up in New York City.
Guy Lombardo,
Buzz from Melvin.
Combo, you never heard.
Yeah, that's right. and also Trevor Dunn from Mr. Bungles, and in there still.
Yeah.
But with the day that I went made world news because somebody threw ashes of their dead friend onto the show and almost missed Mike Patton. Somebody filmed it and went around the world viral. And I was at that show that the guy threw the ashes because his friend was a Mr. Bungle fanatic. So we figured with the reunion, it was the first reunion show. And literally, he had to bring his friend's ashes to it up in New York City. It was crazy.
That's kind of fucked up.
See,
you can see it on a lot of the clips on YouTube. You can see it.
The ashes are just going to get thrown away then.
It's like somebody throwing ashes over a bow of a ship in an ocean or bury him. It's like the wishes of, he thinks he's honoring his friend. But Mike Patton didn't see it. He had his back turned at the time. He didn't even know, but it was just a gesture, I think, more than anything. But just think, they were breathing in dead ashes. That whole crowd, I was in the back more. I wasn't that close to it.
All right. I'm going to make myself big for a second. I appreciate you guys all showing up here. And yes, I did have close to 50 people.
That's awesome.
I did. No, I have to say that because he's over there playing God knows what. And for a morning stream, that's really nice. And I really appreciate you guys coming and spending some time with Psycho and the gang. We like being here. And yes, I thought please subscribe to all the channels that are up here on this panel and the people watching. And are we going to do this again later? You're fucking right. We're going to go do this again later. I don't know when yet. Don't know when, but we will do this. But just pretend this isn't 8:50 yet for the show, because that's what we're going to post, and we're going to call it that later. We have
pray for my tooth. Pray for my tooth, please.
Please pray for Bello's tooth to be painless.
Make it to the dentist. That I don't sleep and I wake up with it broken off or something. I'm trying to really preserve it.
This is the mighty Psycho here talking to you. We're gonna heal his tooth pain, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Can I call you VC brothers and sisters? Do you have a problem out there with anything in your soul? Is it something that the doctor can't handle, but only your inner strife? I say that, ladies and gentlemen, possibly can we heal you? Can we heal you from your VD? No, we can't. Not even antibiotics can cure what you got. Yes, you know the one I'm talking to that's watching on the screen. But I will say this. Coffee can cure a lot of shit, including this guy. And anybody that can come on later tomorrow. Excuse me 1 minute.
Paul, that
always hurts.
Fucking impressive.
My tooth, I think, just came out. Shit, we're going to be big buddies. But ladies and gentlemen, so protect your teeth. Okay, important dental health here, coming from the guy who barely has any, and drinks a lot of coffee. I'm waiting for my dentist to go, quit drinking the coffee, and then I'll go, in due respect and Christian love, fuck you. So on that note, I'll see you later today, and never forget this important thing. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.